they did know everything about me. They went through my past. I imagine they probably could filter through their brain. I read reports that everybody's the equivalent of all the human memory in the brain is 1200 gigs. I've read. I don't know if that's true or not, but my computer is 750 gigabyte hard drive. I could put my entire life on this computer here. So, you know, as far as going through our lives, you know, that is completely believable. There's a video on my channel here on YouTube. It's a Halloween video, and I got to watch it, and I thought, you know, these people might think that like these videos that I'm making now are just more of a Halloween. This is not a joke. It's not a Halloween joke. This really happened to me. I really tried to kill myself from it, and people are dying from it. They're being tortured from it all the time. These are the real people that this is happening to. And I imagine it's probably happening a lot more. People that don't have access to the internet, people that were homeless like me, that are isolated, that think that everybody's out to get them, and this kind of stuff. And we might never be able to reach them. We've got to try and reach these people and expand our numbers. Even right now, if we're sitting at 1,000, we're sitting pretty good. We're strong right now. We have a viable case. We can file a class action lawsuit, and they might try and dismiss it for this and that, but we can just appeal it up to the highest court and probably get hurt. And I'm not saying we're going to win, but you know, if there's a Supreme Court case about this, a lot of people are going to hear about it, and our ranks are going to grow, and that's going to be really, really important. Because I think we're going to need to get ourselves spiritually ready for some serious shit. My workplace mobbing, I wanted to go into a little bit more about this for non-TI so you can kind of know what to expect and one of the few things you can really do about this particular tactic. This one's a real mother. They, in my case, I'm in sales, and they will call in, and you know, I essentially work in a call center, and they'll call in. They'll call and they'll get me. They're probably a variety of different. I don't know exactly how they get me, but they make sure that they get me, and they'll pretend to be a legitimate customer, and you know, and they'll let me know that they have no intention on buying, but I'm still required. You know, I have to kind of follow by the rules of the calls. I can't just like hang up on them. I'll lose my job if I do that. So I kind of have to go through their stuff, and they hint about things about my past. They really make my life bad. They hint about things about my past, about what they know about me. They'll let me know that they're a perp. And you know, they'll laugh and interrupt me. They love to interrupt me, and they'll do all kinds of stuff. You know, just everything that they can to irritate, annoy. You know, to try and get me to react. So I look like you know, I don't know my job. You know, and that causes more stress. So I have to deal with like a heightened level of stress that most normal people don't have to deal with. They'll deliberately be rude and that kind of stuff. And they'll do it in teams. I mean, I'll have like a wave of them, and sometimes they'll have one. I mean, they just kind of do it whenever they get together. But they're pretty organized about it. And if I have like a certain, you know, I'm expected, in order to keep my job, I have to bring in a certain number of sales. And if I have this whole group of people calling up and not buying, and also spending a lot of talk time, a lot of phone time, I've wasted a lot of the company's time here without a sale, and you know, you'd lose your job. I've tried other jobs. It's not like I've only tried sales. I gave up on sales and I went into other fields, and it was pretty much the same thing. I mean, they just workplace mob me. You know, pick fights was a big one, especially when I'm out in public. They love trying to pick fights. They love that one. You know, try and provoke me. And so I don't know if you've experienced that, but if you're not, that's the thing there. If you're not a TI, and you've been told by somebody else that this person, see that person over there, he's don't believe it. Don't believe everything that you hear. Question authority, for crying out loud. Even if you're hearing it from an authority figure, you know, question these people. You know, they don't have any good plans for this country. They don't. These people are very sick. You're not working towards a better thing. If you can't honestly, I know none of these perps can honestly believe that they're working towards a better society. come on, think about it. You're not improving the world here by these actions. That's all I really wanted to cover. Don't let them divide us and conquer us. Don't let them do that to us. Let's get together, even if set aside our differences for a common cause.